there. We're going to go through a short mat workout, not too long. That's going to be good for athletes, for golf and tennis. So I'd like you to begin to lay down onto the mat or the ground with your knees bent, feet flat on the mat. Your feet are hip width apart. You're going to roll all the way down. And I want you to press your feet strong into the mat so that you connect with your center and you feel your center come down to the mat. Lengthen your arms down by your sides and press your arms and even your hands. Bring your hands into like a paddle shape and press your fingers into the mat, and you'll feel your shoulder blades engage. And along with proper alignment, for your neck to be nice and long, your chin should be level with the ground. All right, so I'm going to press the top of my head down to the mat, the top back of my head down. If you find that your chin is facing the ceiling, I want you to pick your head up to look at your thighs. Keep looking at your thighs as you bring your head down to the mat. If your chin is still up, you can get a small pillow or a book. Nice thin book to bring it behind your head so that your chin is level on the mat. All right. We'll begin with some pelvic tilt. So again, you're pressing your feet strong into the mat, connecting with your center. Take a breath in. On the exhale, pull your belly button into your spine, doing a pelvic tilt. Inhale on the release. So here I want you to focus on this part of my body here, your pelvis by your hips and your belly button. Inhale, exhale, pull your belly button in towards your spine. And again, inhale on the release. We'll do one more. Inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt, pulling the belly button into the spine, towards the mat, and release. Then I'd like you to bring your hands to your rib cage, and you'll feel your ribs. You'll feel all your ribs. Bring each hand to each rib cage. Relax your elbows on the mat. And then we're going to take a breath in. Inhale. On the exhale, I want you to push the air through your teeth, making that noise, and it's going to help to bring the rib cage down and to press all the abdominal muscles down into the mat. So again, inhale, fill up with air. Exhale, and you'll feel your rib cage come down onto the mat, and you'll also feel your whole torso engage. Inhale, exhale, last one. You can do 5 of these exercises with your hands on your ribs, and you can make that noise as you exhale, and as time goes on, and you can bring your lower rib cage down and engage all your abdominal muscles. You don't need to make that noise anymore. Reach your fingertips to the ceiling. Inhale. On the exhale, reach your fingertips far past your hips. Keep reaching from your shoulders right to your fingertips, pulling the belly button in. Keep reaching. Lower back on the mat and slowly roll down to the mat. And again, inhale, exhale, reach far, pulling the belly button in. Roll it back down to the mat. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, curling up, reaching nice and far. Bring your right leg tabletop and your left leg tabletop, heels together, toes apart. We're going to go into the 100 where you're going to pump your arms vigorously, body is still. And if you're able, you're going to take the legs out. Now, the legs can go at 90 degrees if you're new to this. And you can lower your legs as long as your lower abdominals and your back is on the mat. Okay, if your back is on the mat, you can lower your legs. New folks tend to be up here. And we're going to pump vigorously, breathing in and out, and in and out. And I'm squeezing my heels together so that my inner thighs are active and engaged, and my legs are engaged in this motion. Again, breathing in and out, keeping the collarbone open. We'll do a couple more breaths in and out. If you'd like to add some challenge, you can lower the right leg a couple of inches and continue to pump for 2 breaths. We'll do 1 breath here and we'll switch. Legs together and bring your knees in. Going into single leg circle, bring both feet to the mat and extend them both out on the mat. Again, heels together, toes apart. Bring your right knee into your chest and extend your right leg up to the ceiling. We're going to do single leg circles. If this is too difficult to get your legs at 90 degrees right now, your right leg, you can bend your left knee and it will be more accessible to you. You're going to slightly open up your hip, so you're going to turn your leg it's going to be clockwise, and you're going to take it across down and give it a kick up. I'm going to lower my left leg. Cross down, kick it up. Cross down, kick it up. Be sure your chin is level with the mat. Cross down, kick it up. Down, kick it up. We'll do 1 more. That was 6. Let's reverse it. Straight down, across and up. Straight down, across and up. Straight down, across and up. That's 3. We'll do 3 more. And here, just be sure that your lower back is on the mat through the whole movement. Let's switch sides. Again, if you bend your left knee, now bend your right knee. Bringing your left leg up to the ceiling, slightly rotate your hip open. Take it across, down, and up. I'm going to extend the leg out. Across, down, and give it a nice kick up. Across, down, and up. Point the toe. 2 more. And let's reverse it. In this exercise, everything that's touching the mat is pressing strong to the mat, including the heel of my right foot. And pull your knees in. Grab behind your thighs, and we're going to rock up to a seat. We're going to go into what's called a half roll down. Feet are hip width apart. Knees, feet, and hips are in alignment, okay? Reach your fingertips out about shoulder height. Lengthen through the crown of your head, so nice long spine. You're going to inhale as you round your lower back, but I'm still lengthening through the crown of your head. Now you're going to go down as far as you can without letting your feet raise up. Hold it here for a second, then lead with the crown of your head to come up. Let's do another one. Inhale, round back. Hold, do a slight pelvic tilt. Pull your pelvis up a bit. Exhale, come back up. Again, inhale, round down. Hold. Exhale, come back up. We'll do 2 more. You can do 5 to 10 of these. Inhale back. Hold. Exhale, come back up. 1 more, right? Inhale back. Hold. Exhale, come back up. From here, you can roll it all the way down to the mat. We're going to go into the roll up. And in the roll up, you could put I'm on the mat, I could put a strap on my feet, or you could bring your toes underneath the couch. You can have your knees slightly bent. And reach your fingertips to the ceiling. Again, you're going to inhale, head comes up, exhale, reach your arms forward as you pull your belly button back. This is an opposition here. It's as though someone has their hands on my waist behind me and they're pulling me back, but I'm reaching forward with my fingertips. And keep that opposition as you roll it back down to the mat, nice and slow and controlled. And again, inhale, head comes up, exhale, reach it forward. Okay, we're gonna do, I'll just do 5 of these. You could do 5 to 10. And again, inhale, head comes up, exhale, reach it forward, pull it back. I think that's 3. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, head comes up, exhale. Keep the seat squeezed as you take it back down to the mat. Last one, inhale, head comes up, exhale, and reach it forward. Bring your hands to your shins, and you're going to lift your feet in the air. Your feet are side by side. Elbows wide, knees are wide. My feet are in the air. This is called rolling like a ball. So the position stays the same throughout the whole motion. I'm balancing on my sits bones or my sacrum. I'm going to inhale back, exhale up and balance. Now this is an exercise where you push your hands into your shins and your shins into your hands and resist to come back up. Okay? And breath is very important. So inhale back, exhale up, and balance. Inhale back, exhale up, balance. Here we do 3 to 5. I'll do 1 more. Inhale back, exhale up, balance. Stay here. Extend the left leg out 45 degrees. Bring both hands to your right shin. The right hand is right above the ankle, the left hand's above it. We're going to go into the abdominal series, so with control, roll back down to the mat, just your upper body. Elbows are wide, and really extend that left leg out. Reach it out, like try to touch the wall in front of you. My right hands are pulling my right shin in, and I'm pressing out. I'm resisting at the same time. And I'm going to switch. And switch. Switch. And 2. And 3. 3, 4, and 4. Let's do 1 more each side. 5 and 5. Knees in. You can do 5 to 10. I would say 5 to start of each of these is good. Double leg stretch. You're going to inhale, take your arms overhead and your legs out. Circle your arms around. Exhale, pull them in, press it out. Inhale, extend. Circle round, exhale. Inhale, extend, really reach your fingers out. Exhale. So make a nice circle with your arms to really open up the chest. Inhale, extend, circle round, exhale. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, extend, circle round, exhale. You can rest your head a moment. We'll go into single straight legs. Bring both legs up to the ceiling, 90 degrees. Lift your upper body, both hands go to your right calf. Elbows are wide if you can. Left leg is at 45. Right? So now I'm going to lift my body to my leg and switch. And switch. Now keep moving your body to your leg, not the leg to your body. The leg stays at 90 degrees. 3 and 3. 4 wide elbows. 4. And 5 and 5. Both legs up, heels together, toes apart. Hand over hand to the base of the head. Double straight leg. Lift your shoulders and your head and press your hands into your head and your head into your hands so you get a nice long neck. Elbows stay nice and wide. Okay? Here we inhale, reach the legs out far, lower back stays on the mat. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, reach, exhale up. Inhale, reach, exhale up. Let's do 2 more. Reach and up. And it doesn't matter how far down you go. 2 inches is fine. You're still working. And exhale up. If your lower back comes off the mat in that exercise or any of these exercises, you've lowered your legs too low. Okay? So continuing, after I've done 5, I'll do 1 at a time. Reach the right leg and bring it up. And it's a reach, it's an action. It's not just dropping the leg down and bringing it up. It's the act of reaching the leg out and reaching it back up, and you'll feel the whole line of abdominals working. Reach the left leg and up. Reach the right and up. Reach the left and up. The right and up. The left and up. One more set. And bend your knees, pull your knees in. The last one in this series we'll do is crisscross. You're going to bring your hands across your chest. Like knees are into your chest. Raise your shoulders and head. Extend the right leg out far. Really reach it far. And turn to the left, right elbow to left knee. Come up as high as you can. And switch. And 2, and 2. So you come up and turn. And 3, 4, and 4, 5, and 5, and take a rest. From here, you're going to bring your feet down to the mat and bring your heels close to your bum. If possible, if your knees are okay and you don't have knee injury, we're going to try to do a shoulder bridge. Press your arms strong to the mat. Press through your feet and lift your pelvis up in the air, okay? Pull your belly button in to do like a pelvic tilt while your pelvis is in the air. And your legs are parallel. They're not splayed open, they're parallel. And really lift that pelvis up. And we're going to hold it for like 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. And then you slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. You can go up one more time. And again, you can hold it 5 to 10 seconds. And you can roll it down. Let's go on up one more time. 5 to 10 seconds. This time, if you want an added challenge, keep pressing both feet, the left feet particularly, because you're going to bring the right knee into the chest and lift the leg up. Kick the leg forward and back up to the ceiling, forward and back up, forward and back up. Bend the knee, bring the foot back down to the mat. If you need to come down in between, that's totally fine, just do that. Left knee in, extend the left leg up. Kick it forward and up. Forward and up, forward and up. Bend the knee, foot goes back down to the mat, and slowly roll down to the mat. From here, I'd like you to open up the knees. The bottom of the feet will touch. And you're just going to let gravity open up your hips. Now, this is really good if you have tight hips. And this is a good stretch exercise. You can stay here maybe towards the end of your workout for 5 minutes. Maybe start with 1 or 2 minutes and work up to 5 minutes. For now, though, we're going to actually do an exercise with the bottom of our feet together, which also is going to help. Well, it uses your whole core, and also it's good for opening the hips. So pressing the bottom of the feet together and pressing the lower back here. So if your back is arching, I want you to bring that arch right down to the mat. So there's no arch. Your back is flat to the mat. Right? You're going to take a breath in. On the exhale, I want you to press your bottom of your feet together and press your back down to the mat. And then release. You release on the inhale. Inhale again and exhale. Press the bottom of your feet and your back down to the mat. And release. This time, we're going to try to lift the feet in the air. What's important is that you keep your lower back on the mat. If your back starts to arch, it means your feet are too low and you'll have to raise them up. So take a breath in. On the exhale, press your back here and lift the feet up. Now, ideally, it's at a hover, but if you can't keep your lower back flat, you can lift your feet up higher. So watch my feet go down, my lower back is still on the mat. And you hold it for 5 seconds, wherever is good for you, and then you release it. Let's just do one more. I generally do 3 of these. Take a breath in. On the exhale, press my back, lift the feet up and hold it for 1, 2, do a pelvic tilt. Keep pulling in. 3, 4, 5, and release back down. You can close your knees and bring your knees into your chest. Grab behind your thighs, and we're going to rock up to a seated position. From here, we're going to straddle the mat. We're going to go into an exercise called spine stretch forward. So you're going to straddle the mat, and you're going to sit nice and tall. Now your knees can be bent, tight hamstrings. It makes it very uncomfortable for a person to sit with their legs straight like this. You can bend your knees and dig your heels into the mat. I'm going to just keep my knees soft. It's always good to keep the knees soft. It helps protect the lower back. Extend the arms out about shoulder height. I'm going to inhale. On the exhale, I'm going to squeeze the seat, flex the feet, and round over like I'm rounding over a beach ball. I'm reaching my fingertips forward and I'm pulling my center, my waist back, keeping my seat squeezed, and I'm slowly coming up to a tall back. Now make sure that your feet are flexed, which means the toes are coming back at your face, and your kneecaps are to the ceiling and your legs aren't rolling open, okay? So kneecaps to the ceiling, feet are flexed. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the seat, flex the feet, round over, pull it back more, and slowly sit up nice and tall. Last one. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the seat, flex the feet, reach over, and sit up nice and tall. I'm going to scoot towards the front of the mat. We're going to do something called open leg rocker. So I'm bringing my hands underneath my thighs, my hands and wrists actually, and I'm bringing my thighs very close to my body. This is also good for stretching. Most Pilates stretches one muscle while we work the another muscle, right? So I'm going to extend my right leg. I'm going to use a lot of upper body on this to keep that leg up in the air. And lower down. And the left side. And lower. Let's do one more. Right. And lower. And left. And lower. Okay, so you can just practice with that right and left, trying to get it. And just remember that when you extend the leg up, it's just an extension of your thigh. The positioning of your thigh doesn't change when you bring the leg up. Okay, so look at my thigh. It stays right where it is. I'm just extending it up. You can really feel it in your center. All right, let's do both legs. So let's take them both up. And release. And again. And release. We're going to take it up again. We're going to walk our hands up for you just above the other side of your knees, okay? We're going to go into what is called open leg rocker. So you're going to hold on to your calf at some point on the other side of your knee. And we're going to actually rock. So you're going to inhale, you're going to rock back, exhale up, and balance. Inhale back, exhale up, and balance. Let's do one more. Inhale back, exhale up, balance. You can bring your legs together. You can hold your legs right here. This is like a teaser, right? So you can just hold your legs, excuse me, crack your knees a bit. Try to lift your back up and reach for your toes. This is a teaser. And you can hold it for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring your knees in and roll it back down to the mat. Give you a nice pull in with your knees. If your hips are tight, widen your knees as you pull them in. Don't bring them together, widen. Keep them nice and wide. And we're going to roll over to your stomachs. So here you're going to bring hand over hands onto the mat with your head onto the back of your hands. We're going to do a breathing exercise where on the exhale, you're going to pull your belly button into your spine, okay? So you inhale and you expand your stomach. On the exhale, pull your belly button into your spine, and you're going to create like a tunnel. You might not see it, but you'll feel it right underneath your belly button and your mat on the exhale. And then release on the inhale. And exhale, pull your belly button into your spine. And inhale, release. The next exercise, I want you to keep your belly button in. It's called leg beats. We'll do 3 sets of leg beats. You're going to inhale. On the exhale, pull your belly button in. Don't forget to breathe. Lift the legs up and beat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze your legs together. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze and bring the legs down. Bring your hands just outside the mat, about shoulder height. Pull your belly button in and press through your hands to lift your upper body up. Yep, so I'm actually going to come up here. And I want you to try to keep your shoulders down your back and keep your belly button in to support your lower back. And then slowly come back down to the mat. So your hands are just a little wider than the mat. I can't do that here, but you can. And a little above shoulder height. And you're going to press through your hands to come back up. So again, shoulders down the back, which means your elbows should be a little bent. I'd like you to keep your hip points on the mat. My hip points are on the mat. And pull the belly button in. This is a nice stretch for the front of the body and allows you to extend the back of your body. Let's do one more, pressing through your hands and lift up, belly button in, shoulders down your back. It should feel pretty good. Okay? And slowly come back down. From here, you're going to come into on all fours, we're going to go into a cat-cow. So your hands are going to be directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. You're going to look forward. You're going to drop your belly button as you inhale. And then on the exhale, round your back and look at your belly button. Inhale, look forward, drop the belly button. Exhale, round the back. One more. Inhale, look forward, exhale, round the back. Come to a neutral spine. Walk your hands in and come up onto your knees. If you're on your ground, on the rug or something, you might want to put a pillow under one knee. You're going to bring the right foot forward. We're going to go into a low lunge stretch, which is great for the hip flexors and the tight hips, okay? So I want you to press your, your right foot into the mat and lengthen your upper body through the crown of your head. Notice my shoulders are over my hips. And as I breathe, inhaling, I'm going to feel like I'm lengthening. And on the exhale, I'm still lengthening, but I'm going to drop my tailbone just a little bit, and I'm going to increase the stretch in front of my left thigh. And you too should feel that if you're doing it correctly. So let's do it again. Inhale, exhale, drop the tailbone. One more breath in, exhale, drop the tailbone. Let's switch sides. You could do that 5 breaths would be great. Okay, so now the left foot's out. Make sure that your knee is above your ankle or behind it, but never in front of your toes, okay? We don't want to put any stress on the knee joint. Lengthening through the crown of the head. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop the tailbone. Keep pressing your left foot into the mat. feel the length. You'll feel it all through the front of your thigh, your hip flexors. Take another breath in. Exhale, dropping the tailbone. Let's do one more. In, exhale. And from here, let's stand up. And I'm going to get a pole, which you could get a broom or a mop or some kind of a stick. I'm going to bring it behind my back. I'll show you how it is here. This is a real big chest opener. So it really helps for everything we do during the day. We have a tendency to round over. Everybody does. Cooking, cleaning, computer, phone, you name it. There's not much where we extend our body. All right, so the further out your hands are, the less intense the stretch. So you bring it what's good for you. And turn back around. Let's do heels together, toes apart. And if you squeeze your heels toward each other, you engage your inner thighs and really stand tall and lengthen through the crown of your head, right? Be sure that your head, your chin is level to the ground. And take a breath in. On the exhale, I want you to make that noise again. Pulling your rib cage down. And what's important is as you're doing that, I want you to make sure you stay nice and tall. Okay? So let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. So I'm engaging all my abdominal muscles, but I'm keeping the length in my spine. So we're going to apply that to a twist. Okay? So here we go. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, I twist as far as I can to the right, wherever that may be, where I can stay nice and straight. Again, inhale, exhale. And back to center. I'm going to do one more time on each side. I'm not going to make a noise, but you continue to if you need to achieve that engagement, okay? Inhale, exhale. And back to center. And again, inhale, exhale. And back to center. You can do that, say 5 times. I'm going to bring the bar now behind my back. My knuckles are forward, and I'm really lifting and opening up my chest. See, when I do this, you have a tendency to arch your back. So what I'm going to do is my chest is lifted, and now I'm going to pull my lower abdominals in and up, so my arch is not so prevalent, and that's the way I'm going to stay. So I'm pulling my abdominals in and up, my chest is lifted. We'll finish up today with chest expansion. So staying here, you inhale, hold the breath, squeeze the shoulder blades, look to the right as far as you can, just the head. Look to the left, look straight ahead, exhale, release. And again, inhale, lift the chest, pull the lower abdominals in, squeeze the shoulder blades, look to the left, the right, straight ahead, exhale, release. Again, inhale, look to the right, look to the left, look straight ahead, exhale, release. Inhale, last one, look to the left, look to the right, look straight ahead, and exhale, release. And that's the mat workout for today. And next time we'll add some more things, perhaps with balance and more hip openers. I hope this helps. So long.